Hi, Cassie Anderson here. Today is my 4-year anniversary of topical steroid withdrawal, and um, I wish I could say that I'm excited to be this far along, but I was hoping for better results. Um, I know that Dr. Rappaport said anywhere from 1 to 4 years being the average, and I know that an average can be a little before or after that mark. I was one of those people who I thought I was going to be great at 10 months, and then certainly not past a year or 2 years, but certainly not 3 or 4 years, right? I don't know. I guess I just was very optimistic, just being somebody who ate super green and clean and organic and supplemented well and was physically fit and for the most part, whatever I could do with my skin, whatever that allowed. I guess I was just very optimistic that I would be better. But as you can see, I have a lot of inflammation still around my eyes, and a lot of dryness and a lot of hives that come out on my neck. It's very sore in between where my earlobes meet my face. My hands and my arms and wrists are still really bad. I have a hard time moving my hands quite a bit. In the past, I told you that I don't like to do wet chores. But right now, we're in a temporary living situation where I'm living with my parents. We're in the process of moving to Minnesota, and my husband moved up ahead of us, trying to prepare a way so my skin won't be too angry, any angrier than it normally is at me. So he's doing his best to figure some things out, and then we'll soon follow here in another month or so. It's just really hard. Of course, we've also had to deal with the pandemic this year. That hasn't helped much, and my job changed. Instead of working full-time, I am at home with the boys, homeschooling 3. We're doing a virtual academy. So, and I put on some weight. I'd put on some weight at the beginning of TSW, just not being able to move as much as I did before, and then I had a fairly okay season where I was able to get out and walk and run at our church gym. I had a key fob where I could go in, and as long as nobody was using the gym, I could kind of run around and exercise, and that was nice because it was in a controlled environment and it was free. And then COVID hit and I couldn't do that anymore. And anyways, I gained all of the weight back that I lost. So my day will come again, I'm sure, where I can burn the weight off. It's not going to be a problem. But you might would want to challenge me right now to say just exercise now indoors. I would totally exercise if I could, but it hurts. Particularly, like, my right hand locks up quite a bit. Like, I can feel it, my bones burning all the time. And so I don't do any dishes at all right now. I don't do any cleaning. My mom takes care of all that, which she I'm so appreciative of. I mean, she has her and my dad to clean up after, plus me and the boys now, and it's a lot of work, but she's so good about cooking and cleaning and doing all that stuff, so I'm soaking up every minute. Once we get to Minnesota, I'll be back doing that as my responsibility, struggling through it, but she's giving me a break for now. I have so many sensitivities that have not subsided, and I was hoping that they would, with so many TSW stories that I've heard of people just overcoming and being so much better and so much stronger and healthier. I'm still allergic to everything. I had an allergy list of foods that I've avoided forever, but there's so many foods that I am reacting to that are beyond that allergy list. I don't know what triggers me. In fact, I would say that all food triggers me to some degree, whether it's if I eat something, I almost always feel it through my skin, but there are other foods that maybe I get kind of like some itchy eyes or maybe some nasal congestion. I lose my voice. I have machine gun sneezes. Um, it might cause pain in my stomach. It might cause pain in my digestive tract. Just a whole bunch of weird, odd symptoms. I still haven't found any like shampoo, cleansing bar, moisturizer, anything that I can use that doesn't necessarily send me into a flare either. So I'm still trying to figure out how to shower or take a bath. I mean, I feel like water itself bothers me, so and a girl's got to get clean hygienically. So I don't know, I'm having a hard time dealing with what am I supposed to use because everything makes my skin mad. I don't know if it's particularly withdrawal symptoms anymore or if it's turned into something else. I know that I didn't have these kind of issues to this extreme and the really thick, dry, really hard skin. Sorry, it's hard to see because the lighting. I didn't have that before withdrawal. I had really thin skin and it was very dry and like paper cuts everywhere because the steroids thinned them out. And so my hands were always sore for years, like as long as I can remember, my whole life. But the steroids were always there as a backup to kind of help get me through. So if I, let's say, did the dishes, right, then I could go put on steroid ointment after and I would be okay for a little while. I couldn't use any soaps or lotions or anything then either. Like I had a really hard time, but at least I had somewhat of a prescription that kind of allowed me to still function to some degree. I don't know how to explain it. Now I have to suffer because I don't have a medication that I can use as a crutch, even if it's a temporary quick fix and with other side effects. I just don't have anything, so I just have to grin and bear it. However, I have been toying with the idea that maybe there's something else going on with me, because forever I would just kept thinking time is the healer. I just need to get through withdrawal. Everything will correct itself. It's going to be fine. And maybe that will still come to fruition at some point. I don't know. But I feel like I wanted to at least hang on to the first 4 years and at least meet that mark before looking into other diagnoses or even, dare I say, medications to help with this chronic illness. So I've been asking around and doing some research, and I am looking into mast cell activation syndrome, just looking to see if that's something that my body struggles with and whether that was a cause and effect of the steroid poisoning or not. I don't know. I'm just a super sensitive person. The only health issues that I've had outside of withdrawal have just straight been asthma, allergies, eczema. Like, outside of that, it's, I'm okay otherwise, and I know that's a lot. Those things are not easy to deal with because I've been the kind of hypersensitive person who seemingly is allergic to just about everything. So, and again, I just thought it was a cause of the steroid addiction and withdraw and hoping that that would remedy itself. But if it won't, then I need to, I need to change what's going on. If I just stay the same all the time and I want different results, I'm not going to get them. So I need to do something different. So I will be pursuing that in the months to come. So, I wish I had better news, and I wish I maybe left a better taste in your mouth about what withdrawal is like and having hope at the end of the tunnel. If you were to ask me if I would do it all over again, I would say yes. Nobody should have to deal with the poisonous side effects of steroids. I honestly felt like it was killing me. So I'm really glad to be off the steroids. But to be honest, I don't like the pain in my face and in my hands every day either. I'm afraid to eat a lot of times because I don't know what to eat that's not going to trigger more reactions, and I'm afraid to sleep a lot of times because I end up self-mutilating my skin when I'm sleeping and not realize what I'm doing until it's too late and I've already caused too much damage. So I'd really love to be able to get through a day and a night, more than one day and night, where it's not such a struggle. So that's my goal for 2021. We'll see how far I get. But anyways, this is my latest update, and I hope you all are doing well. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.